Hello everybody and welcome back to Theme Park Coasting, and today we are over here at me and Adam's chartered hotel and one of the best hotels at Disneyland Paris, Davy Crockett. As today we're going to be taking you into this hotel, showing you everything else to do, our rooms, as well as giving our review across the whole stay, including the pool, facilities and so much more. But with us today we have got Hugo and JAYDEN at our start of our Disneyland Paris trip, and this is their first reactions when walking in. So everything you see right now, are you excited for this hotel stay?
Yes, very. I have never stayed in this hotel. I have been to Disneyland Paris.
You've stayed in Cheyenne before?
Yeah, which I actually can remember quite well.
It's got quite a similar theme towards it.
Already this better than any hotel I've stayed.
It is stunning, honestly. It's so awesome. It's such an authentic theme. Unfortunately, the only con with this hotel is that you have got to take a car to get here. They don't provide a shuttle up that. However, you could take an Uber if you want. But oh, it's amazing to do that, man. Honestly, look at this place. We'll show you later on. Right now, our aim is to check in, then we're going to go bring the room. We'll do a room tour later on, but we have to head into the park for our day one of our trip. But look at this, guys. Isn't it fantastic? But here you go. I'm going to start with you before we sign in. It's your first visit to Disney alone. It's your first Disney bit of theme you've been into.
No put on smile. It is a natural. I'm saying I'm this happy now, slash kind of emotional. I don't know what I'm going to be like in the main park.
I know. Look at it. It is
it's the first taste I've got.
I know. Look at it. And of course the pool later on we'll show you in there a little bit time, as well as of course everything around here. You guys, we'll comment over in a sec. But Adam, we last came here in 2017 on Channel.
5 years
we never
ago.
filmed here, in fact. But we did do something there. There's like playgrounds, there's even tennis courts, crazy golf. There is so much you can do over here. It is honestly one of the best hotels, especially for a family who wants to self-cater. But we're going to that later on. But are you excited?
Oh, honestly, I mean, it's so great to be back at Disney's Davy Crockett Ranch here in Disneyland Paris. I mean, honestly, in general, it's great to be back here, of course, at the resort. And in general, this is my favourite hotel I've ever stayed in. This is basically, as you said at the start, it's our childhood hotel. I mean, we've been staying here now since our first ever trip to Disneyland, and my first ever trip down here was actually back in I don't know how old I was. I think it was about 1 month old maybe. I came down in my first ever time, and this was my first ever hotel. And you know, it's so great to be back. The atmosphere here is amazing. The theming's amazing.
And especially it's night time with a fire going on here.
It's lovely.
I said,
it's got a swimming pool here as well.
Well, we are staying over here on our stay for 3 nights in this hotel. So what we're going to do in this vlog, unlike our normal hotel vlog, where we do it like one morning to on the whole hotel, this one we're going to be reviewing you every single day. Every single day we take you around a different part of the hotel. So throughout our entire trip over here to Disneyland Paris, we're going to show you every single night, so you know it's obviously as good every single night. We're going on in a sec. I'll show you some clips of inside of there and around. But I'm very excited to get into our room, and we'll go to in a sec. But let's go, pioneers, to the Davy Crockett Ranch. So we've just checked in and our rooms have now been booked, and looking at this place already, with a quick explore around, we'll show you later on, but it is sort of, I think we're going down here. Oh, I know, exactly. I love filming our first time reactions here, because of course, for us, okay, we have been here recently, but it's still a first time reactions, and JAYDEN has never been here.
I've been here since I was like 7 years old.
I mean, this is what we were just saying, like, me and you have been here before, but like, that was 5 years ago, and I can barely remember much of this, so yeah, it's pretty cool to get back to this hotel again, because it is my favourite hotel I've ever been to, and you know what, I think it's still pretty much holding that ranking up, because in my opinion, this is what really got me into the Western themes, and there's a lot of history for me here, so I love it. It's
and we had quite a bit look around. I say we had a little look at we done everything, because we'll be showing that later on. But the place is just impeccable. I mean, literally, I said the biggest pro and the biggest con from the start. Okay, now we have a whole stay ahead of us. Biggest pro is that, and the con is the same thing, and that is that you are not near the park. Now it's nice that you're further away from the park because you get this sort of secludity, you get your cabin nice in the position in the forest, and it's just really lovely like that sense. But also it means that you don't get any transport to the park and a further drive, which sometimes doesn't work out. But before we even came here, we got stuff from the supermarket like that, which is really good, so we can stock up, and there's like all these different facilities that we'll be showing you.
Actually, the supermarket sort of approach is, I think, the best way to go about your Disney trip.
Yeah,
because
it's not stupid looking at the shop.
We got so much food. I mean, I got enough food to last me the whole trip, and it was only like £20.
Yeah,
that's what it came out to.
It wasn't actually that expensive.
No, it wasn't at all. So what we're going to do right now, is we're going to look into our room, we're going to take you along, show a bit around here as well, and continue our day, because it really is just amazing. And but just before we end the clip and show you our room, we're up here. That is the breakfast stall, which if you are staying, you can walk up every morning if you're on a breakfast plan or not, and get some free French bread and breakfast.
There's a bit of information that has changed since we last came back here. In like 2019, no, it's 2017, sorry. It has changed since then, and now you still have to carry your breakfast down there. So yeah, it's a little bit different, but you know what? It's still got the charm that it used to have. I love this.
But here you go, let's get my Simon over, because we're now approaching the room itself. Here we are at the cabin, and again Hugo and Jaden's first time reactions in here. But you're also going to see my excitement too as we walk up into the one and only Davy Crockett cabin. And it's good to be home, guys. It's good to be home. Here you go. Let's go in. The lights aren't on, but come on, let's go in and we're going to give you a reveal as they walk in too. Have a look at the Davy Crockett cabin.
Oh, it is.
Oh, it's so good, honestly. So, we'll give you a full tour later on, but here's a little sneak peek at the cabin.
Backseat one in the corner.
Yeah. Already done, Hugo. Already backseat. Go on, take it. So here you go. Quick look around. You've just got the lounge, you've got the rooms, plus you've also got the master bedroom just around the corner down here, with, of course, a great view across the scenery. So, there you go. That is our room. We'll give you a full tour when we do get back from here. And we'll catch up with you in a sec. How awesome is this? Well, we decided not to do it last evening, as when we got home we were absolutely shattered. It was midnight, it was late and we were tired. However, we are back here after a night at the hotel, which was about a little bit later, but it was amazing, to now give you a quick room tour around, well I say a room, I mean a view room tour of our lodge. And from the moment you see here, I mean I haven't even showed you down here yet, you basically are given a driveway, you get a cool bin at the end as well, barbecues equipped, you get also a lot of different areas. It's so secluded and peaceful. I mean like, we're quite at the end of the park because we can walk to there, but no matter where you are, you've got like this endless drive of forest, like a little Brexit down the end. It is really, really nice.
Well, so I mean we originally booked like one that was further away, but because we've got annual passes, then they may upgrade you. So that's something to point out. Like if you do have an annual pass, they may upgrade you.
And you also get a massive discount. Like, we got a huge discount on this room. I can't remember the exact price, but I think it wasn't even a grand. I think.
I mean, bear in mind this is 4 nights, 3 nights as well. I think
it was like 600 something.
So it wasn't too bad, and especially why it's so secluded.
And you guys were okay. Like this is a 15-minute drive where we've done it like 4 or 5 times since we stayed here, and it literally is one straight road. It used to be you had to go on the motorway and get off another junction like that, but we've now changed the path. It's literally one straight road to this place, which means literally it's like a 15-minute drive. It's just so much easier if you have a car.
It's 15 minutes. Like in terms
of,
I wouldn't. It's like, if you're wanting to get to the hotel entrance, I'd say it's about 5 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
It's literally nothing. Like as soon as you get out of the park, like it's pretty much nothing to get down here. So it's quite quick and easy.
Yeah. Now I'm going to point everything out, but at the moment Jaden and Hugo are currently getting ready for going to the pool. We've got a sec because we're going to give you a pool review as well. This is where he stops in the middle of our deck park. But you've got a cupboard here, drinks you mainly use for facilities, not so much for us. You've also got a barbecue here.
Which can go in handy.
We were going to have a barbecue originally, but obviously time just flies when you're over here at Disney.
And it's really cold, so.
But you can add that, you've got a barbecue. Then straight up, you've got this lovely decking. I mean, this is a perfect spot. No matter what cabin you were in, you're going to have this like forest surreal around it. Like, as you sit here on the decking, you can look off. It's so nice. We're like in the middle of like a roundabout, so if you look, you can see some more. So it's not even like we're in the edge. It's like we're literally in the middle.
Yeah, now bearing in mind as well, like we're really close to the entrance, and literally, as you can probably hear, like now there's literally nobody.
And in the morning we're down here, you got all the bird, sheep and stuff. I mean, you got another outdoor bench table, really authentic wood, and then you get into the inside.
Something to point out up here is that if you want like loads of people to come around, it's perfect because you can literally.
You can fit up to 15 people. It says no one 15 people on here, but I don't know. You got room 50. I mean, like we've got 2 cabins, and we can have us all round in the evening, so that. You've also got tea. It's used for kids, not like a keypad, which is good. Then you walk through here. Inside of here, start off with the doors. Really, this is the main lounge area, but the doors can open up fully if you open up here and you drag it across. You can fully open up like by folding doors, so you can really open up this whole area sort of thing here, and then you can then walk into here. This is the lounge area, where you've then got, of course, all your facilities. You got dishwashers, you got plates. It's given. You got cutlery pieces. I know it's like I'll give you a peek inside so you can see what they're in, and plus on the other side you got a bin,
basically just
cutlery stuff, and there's got storage as well within the thing.
Yeah, there's loads of shelves.
Plus you've also mugs. plates, etc. up here. On top of that, then you've also got your little oven, grill sort of thing, whatever this thing is here, as well as a fridge. I think in the other cabin, it's not the deluxe one, I forgot the name, I think we're in Pioneer, but one that's like a trapeze cabin. I think it's Pioneer. I think I'm pretty sure it's Pioneer.
And also
and in the trapeze, I think your fridge is a bit smaller, but you still get the same freezer as well as fridge, which you can stock up like we've done with food and drink, which we bought cheap from the shops yesterday.
Yeah. So I mean, and literally everything else is just like crazy big as well. Like there's like cheese and everything. It's just crazy big.
Yeah, you can also, you can buy it from the shop, which we'll be showing you later on.
Yeah, no, so that's something.
But it's at Disney prices. Plus, I've also got a table here. You got a sofa here, little coffee table. Again, the views are fantastic.
And it's pretty big when you're inside it.
Yeah, I mean, like
it doesn't look as big as it.
No, it can't really do it justice. But like literally, you can. You've got loads of people in here. You can easily have a whole evening in here enjoying the cities and like that. And you've got a TV up here, which you haven't turned on yet, but it's got your generic Disney channels. Exactly. Exactly. Little desk here. Then you got into the master bedroom. I'm sorry for a mess inside of here. We have stayed here for a night.
You went to go in your room.
Then inside of here, we have got a meal on the bed, nice bed, and plus you've also basically attached with an ensuite with the toilet, sink, as well as shower. It's actually really good. I mean, like, we haven't actually had a proper shower in here yet, but as far as the rooms go, it's like lovely food, lovely woodwork and stuff. And it is.
There is one thing though about this room is it doesn't look like there's any sockets to like charge anything up in.
Yeah.
Which is probably the only thing I can't see any sockets.
There's enough shelves.
There's sockets in our room.
Yeah, it's like
But again, up here as well, you got some shelves.
lovely storage. Yeah, you got a lot of storage. This room is made for multiple days at the place. Like this is a place where you come back to and enjoy your stay here or whatever. It's where you come out and enjoy it.
Also,
And there is a socket there.
Yeah, and also as well, of course, we're in France, we're a European country, so yeah, you do need like a shop adapter. So
Exactly, yeah. As well as you've got these things here as well, like the rack and everything on top of that as well. Then you then make your way around here. You've then also got the windows that can all open up as well. Microwave, I think I did point out earlier. And then this is how section over here is the kids section with both a shower room here, so a little bit bigger, it's more like the master shower room really. A sink, shower, as well as dryer.
It's basically quite similar, but it's
Plus,
just another toilet.
then also move this one over here with the toilet here. Was Hugo's phone is left on the floor. So there is the toilet as well inside of here. Your phone.
My phone?
Yeah. And then you go here, then you got our 4 beds. A little bit cramped. What normally happens is you normally have one bed and then you have one of these tables here, which you've got to stand here, then another bed and then on the tables, and then you've got a third bed. But this one here, I can't really point it down here, it's like a little pop-out one.
Yeah, so it can just fold up and go, well not literally fold up, but it can just go
Yeah, and you can leave gas in between the beds as well, which you've done here as well. So it's definitely got enough room for 4 people. So if you're going in with a group of like 6, you can do that, even 7, and you're not meant to, but you can sleep someone on that sofa there. My dad's done it before when there was 5 of us, so you can sleep on
easily, I mean, I'd say you could sleep 7 maybe, but like, it'd be squash, but you could do it.
You can do it. Yeah, exactly.
If you needed to, you could.
And you can, it's like almost cozy. It does it for a few days.
Also as well, you've got some nice theming in here. It's very generic, but it is nice.
Well, I don't say generic. I say you got the Davey Crockett thing, and then that there is based off Frontierland, Disneyland.
Yeah,
if you look at it, you can see the whole steamboat behind. I swear it is.
No,
It's very similar.
Yeah, it looks very similar to that.
Well, I mean, we have to mention this.
And yes, I want to be one of these high. I know you
so
can't.
nice. They're like,
got that as well.
Like the Davy Crockett hat and everything.
Yeah, so it's
cool.
snug, very snug. Not an awful lot of cover space in here, but you don't really need a lot. You're in a hotel at Disney.
We literally come here, like we leave 7 in the morning and we come back at like 12 o'clock at night, so it really does. We're here for 7 hours, and they're the 7 hours where you're probably not going to be awake anyway, so we don't need long here.
And of course, you've got a door that slides here, as well as door down to the master bedroom. So that's basically our entire room, and we have stayed in this lodge for up to 7 days. Like when we were younger, we used to go here like 2 or 3 times a year, and we have stayed up to 7 days. Well, what's so nice about this place is that even though you don't spend 7 days at Disney Park, what it does is it allows you to come down, relax, play with hands, play in the pool, enjoy your time, watch on TV, sit on the sofa, make proper meals, not like all the even though it's nice, with like buffet breakfast and stuff you do, or like the dawn breakfast. After a while, you kind of want something just like different.
Exactly. Like, if you're worrying about like in terms of sound barriers and everything like that, like sound.
You can hear the birds, literally.
You can hear the birds, but like, inside you can't hear anything. And this resort in general is really quiet. Like, I mean, obviously we've got neighbours like right next to us, and also the other side as well. And we literally didn't hear them the whole night. Maybe just because they were quiet, I don't know. But like, you can't hear anybody. And even when cars come past, you can't hear anybody. In like, bearing in mind,
it is very, very long. I always say it's
really
kind of like a
nice, peaceful.
Sequoia Lodge, but like a suite of Sequoia Lodge in a lodge.
Yeah, this is what I said in the car actually. So it's basically Sequoia Lodge is like tons of rooms together with like sort of this theme.
But it's like a
and then
Swiss-
Cheyenne is sort of like a motel style. It's not a motel though, it's amazing. But then you've got this which is much more separate.
Yeah, and this is like a suite of Sequoia Lodge in here, in this lovely scenery, and only a 10 minutes drive to
And
the
the
park.
thing is, it's not for everyone, and that's one thing about this hotel, and I think that's why it's so cheap, because it's not for everyone, this hotel, and that's like this in general, I can't say it, the seclusion as well, in terms of apart that how far you are away from the main desk and everything. Some people just won't like that, and driving to the
And also, well, even if you
Right, it's
are
a bit
taking the
difficult,
train, as much as obviously it's way more easy to get a car. If you're taking a train, I looked earlier, it's like a £7.50 Uber from the park to here.
I just want to say from a
So it's
driver's
worth it.
perspective, how easy it is. When you leave Disneyland car park, it's one road all the way here, it's one
Yeah.
roundabout, you turn right at the roundabout and you're in Davey
Exactly,
Crockett.
it's just straight
And then all
road.
the way back, you come out, back to that roundabout, and then you're one road straight into the
Okay,
car.
and we've been able to go to the shoulder thing, it's so much more accessible really. I mean, like, it is a hotel, and of course parking is free in your own cabin, and it is parking at reception too.
Oh yeah, this is something to say as well. We believe the other day, because I mean I believe some of the people opposite us actually had 2 cars.
Yeah,
so
some there
you
had 2
can
cars.
fit
Can
2
fit.
cars on there, so that's something to point out as well.
Yeah.
And I presume they allow you to with that. So
Yeah, as long as it's very tight, but you can fit 2 cars
I'd
in there.
personally recommend only bringing one, but you can.
And also
if
you can
really
park
wanted
one
to.
over at the main lobby as well if you ask in advance. But there you go. We're now going to show you the cleaners that come down now, where like lorries and stuff.
Oh, actually.
But we are now going to come down.
In terms of cleaning, this was one thing I really want to point out quickly. In terms of cleaning, when you're actually in the rooms itself, unlike most hotels at Disney, they don't actually come round and do like service and stuff. They don't actually come round, remake the beds for you every day.
It's kind of very much like an Airbnb or.
Yeah, and that's why, because of stuff like
Yeah.
this. But I just wanted to point that out because
Yeah.
it's quite something to
But you do a
notice.
station thing as well inside of it.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you keep it nice. And also as well, if you go and ask the reception, oh yeah, would you mind if I had this, they'd just let you
They are
have it
very
probably,
good there.
so it's Disney stuff,
But there you go. That is the room. We now need to go swim. We'll give our review afterwards, and we'll show you anything else around the hotel. But very, very good stay, and this room is amazing. And we'll keep you up to date throughout our visit. That's completed the pool, and unfortunately, as you can probably guess, we couldn't show you any clips of inside. But that is one of, if not the most amazing pool on Disney property. That is fantastic. I mean, slides, lazy rivers, hot tubs, jacuzzi. I mean,
Not a lazy river.
It was a lazy river. It was
A lazy river pulls you along. It was a shallow pool that had a little root.
Okay, well, it was very, very lazy.
It was nice.
But it was a real, we had like an hour in there, had a great time. And I will give you a tour on all of this tomorrow, probably tomorrow morning, really early, I think.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we're planning to do.
But-
Like, we plan to wake up tomorrow morning at maybe like 6 o'clock so we can like give you a good proper look around the hotel, because literally we don't really have any time to film the hotel vlog because we're all at the park, so we have to do it really early tomorrow.
No, we do it now, but we're going to get back in the park though now,
Yeah,
so.
we're literally just about to go off to Walt Disney Spot, so
So we're going to early, but I wanted to give a quick review of
you
the
know
pool.
what, though, that pool, oh my
Oh.
god. It's literally one of the best pools I've ever been to. The slide's amazing, and you know what was pretty good about the slide was, as it should be, but it was a walk-on, which was pretty cool most of the time. So yeah, you don't have to wait long for it, and yeah, you got to there was hot tubs in there, there's a lazy river. Overall, you know, it's quite big as well. It's not actually that small. It's actually pretty big. So you know what? Yeah, it's definitely something to experience, and also I personally wouldn't miss it out if you're coming to Disney's Davy Crockett.
Yeah, but I think that even if you are going to the park, you need to go in the pool. I mean, like, it's open between 9 AM and 10 PM, so
it's quite
you've got time.
iffy timing though, because
Yeah.
I mean, you sort of wish it was open a bit later off the park shop.
Yeah, but, like, the park
again,
shop,
are they
I'm
going to
not-
open at 1 o'clock in the morning? Probably not. So
No, exactly, and also as well, stuff like table tennis and the ping pong and the stuff like table tennis and the badminton and the tennis sort of thing that you have over there. If you miss it out, it's not the end of the world.
no, and I believe you can just play them like right early in the morning.
And they are
as well.
free as well, so I think it's all part of the thing. from
Yeah,
what I saw.
no, I believe if you really wanted to go after like 6 in the morning, I reckon you could probably play it.
Well, it says from 9 when the pool opens. That's only if it goes on the side.
Oh, right, okay.
But we'll go through and show you all about that area tomorrow, as well as TP's down there, which is what we're beginning. But this resort is amazing. I mean, literally.
Yeah, I mean, it's our childhood hotel, so like we love that. So
And what's nice about
it's
it,
amazing anyway.
then we can chat with HUGO and Jane as well, which is really good. For hotel.
Oh, right.
Oh, also as well, something which I really wanted to point out was that over there, they actually have some 30 years banners, which is quite nice how they've sort of, because obviously, I mean, I believe this hotel is 30 years old. I believe this was an opening day hotel. But it's really cool how like they're sort of representing that around all the hotels. It's quite nice how you can still see that though.
Yeah, exactly. A little feature down there at hotels. And there's a car park down there. But Jane, how did you find the pool?
Yeah, it was very nice actually.
slide's fun. I'm gonna have a cold, and it actually kind of help my blocked nose. You know what was annoying? Right,
What?
I went to earn a sandwich. I couldn't taste a thing. I haven't told you guys this yet, I don't think.
Yeah.
And then I got in the car. There was these sweets. I ate them, and I could taste.
Crazy
For God's
life.
sake, of course God's sake, of course I can taste
Sweets.
when after I eat something I've been looking for.
Crazy world we live in, Jayden.
I understand it's one of the things I've wanted.
I know, well, we might go back in this minute. So stay tuned to the vlogs, of course, on the channel as we do experience that. But right now,
see you guys later.
Jayden's gonna have a shower. I'll see you later. We're gonna get back in the park and then we'll catch up with you either tonight or tomorrow morning to continue our hotel vlog with what I think left is really just showing you around the resort, which is definitely not shouldn't be missed because
quite a lot around the resort. It's pretty big. I mean, because the other day we sort of had a little look around it. It seems there's a lot more theming than like we were expecting. There's a lot more space around here. So yeah, it'd be nice to check out tomorrow morning.
so we'll show you around there tomorrow morning. So let's go into the room and we'll see you soon. Good morning from over here at Davy Crockett, and actually after our final night's sleep we've decided to wake up around 6:30 in the morning to give you a little bit of a show around. And I do apologise for my little bit of a croaky voice right now, probably because of the 4 days of endless vlogging that we've done for you guys. But we're now here to show you around everything that this hotel has to offer. Now, unfortunately, I'm not 100% sure if the shop and stuff like that is open. When we do check out in around 2 hours, I will make sure to give you guys a preview of that. But I'm just going to take on the whole Thai resort area and what there is to do and what is open currently at the moment. So when you come down here, as you probably saw at the start of the vlog a second ago, you've basically got the main, as I'd call, walkway towards the room, and not rooms, towards the areas. And of course, you've got the pool down to the left, which you go down there as well as the restaurant, which in fact is an all-you-can-eat buffet, which provides it all day round, and you can go in there and have an all-you-can-eat buffet, which is quite cool. Down this other side as well, you've got a reception which you're going into, and then you can go and head down that side around there, or you can head down here as well. All different facilities, all different stuff that you can do, and straightforward is the shop, which doesn't currently look for open, as well as the bar down there. But if we make our way, first let's get down this way, because there's not a lot of water down here. If you go down here for starters, this is the all-you-can-eat buffet, Crockett's Tavern. Never actually ate there in fact, but it does look really yummy. You've also got the Blue Spring Pool, which is the massive building up there, which you're only the other day. And if you haven't seen it already, make sure to check it out because the pool is absolutely amazing. Just go on the Disney website and it will all be up there. But yeah, that pool, best pool, if not in the whole of Disney property, but like, well, definitely Disneyland Paris, but maybe even the whole of Disney World as well, because it is a really awesome pool. But then through this here, you can hire, in fact you can actually hire stuff like tennis tables, and you can hire for badminton rackets, you can hire all sort of different equipment, and you can come in here, this massive like area here, and you can actually play with them. I don't know if it's open or not. I don't know when we last came, but let's have a quick look down here. Is it open? No, it's not, but if you see through here, you can see it's a giant court full of different sort of equipment, and they go down a little tennis court as well, all inside, which from my best of my knowledge, I think it's free to play, yeah. Anything from 9:30 AM to 10 PM. Same as the pool, just show your magic pass, and they'll give you any sort of equipment you want to do to play along with. That's why, personally, I love this house so much. I mean, you don't need to be at the park all the time. You can come back here, relax. And unlike your normal hotel, you literally can go to all these different facilities around here and make the most of them and really have a great time. However, follow our way around here before we go and lap back round to the beginning again. It's not only that you've got facilities, you've also got a lot of areas just to chill out. And I mean, whether you're going to have a picnic or whatever you want to do, this is this very Centre Park style hotel, of course owned by Disney itself, so they've got really good theming. It's got lots of different facilities, so we've got us around here, and I was doing again put on my croaky voice. I mean, I keep going. You've got a little picnic area around here, little areas just to chill out, kick a ball or play around. I mean, I think honestly you could spend over like 7 days here. I mean, this area is just so much fun. The pool, we had a short time in it the other day, but we've all wanted to go back in there a little bit longer because it is just so much fun. And then you've got a little bit around here, which I can imagine in the summer, where little shows there or the fires going. I mean, it's such a great place to be on. And like, thinking you're only as well 10 or 15 minutes max away from Disney property. That is just, no, away from Disney parks. That is just unbelievable to think about, because this grand scale of this place, and then you've got this lovely, peaceful, quiet, just woodland area with all these little cabins in, the bridges and stuff like that. It really is amazing, and just only a 10-minute drive away as well. I know you can't get a bus, and that is annoying because it is a little bit off people because they can't officially use their buses in that area, but it's worth getting a car, and actually it's a lot cheaper because you can get a car to here. However, here is India Meadows, which is a little area which I've actually never ever seen before. I can't remember seeing this area before. But this is where we went down with JAYDEN and HUGO when we first arrived, so I had a little explore. I thought, oh, this is cool, because it literally is an area for lots of TV. Now, at the beginning I thought that you could stay in here. The fact is you definitely cannot stay in here. However, it's a great, I mean, like, this is what I mean by things that you can do. You can come in here, you know, play around. It's dead quiet. I know I'm over here at 6:30 in the morning, so it's probably a little bit more quiet than it might be in the middle of a summer day. But literally, you're always in teepees, a little bit overgrown down there, and it's just such an authentic, awesome place. They didn't need to do this. They could have left it a field, they could have turned it into a massive shopping centre. They've got a lot of land here, Disney, but what we do is just make it very immersive, and like this sort of feeling that you can literally come around here and just have a little play around or have a little bit of fun on your visit is so awesome. And here's a quick look inside of one of the teepees just down here. As you can probably guess, not an awful lot, but again, a pretty cool area when you come into Davy Crockett. Another thing that I think is worth mentioning when walking down here, and I just realised it when we were over at India Meadows, I haven't said it yet, but this is a dog-friendly hotel, meaning, of course, as you can probably guess, that you can bring your dog along with you and into cabins. Now, of course, you can't bring a dog actually into Disneyland Paris, which, funny enough, you actually can do places like Denmark. We visited recently, dogs in the park, which I think was such a nice idea. But you can't have dogs into a park. What you can do is use all these fields around here and all these areas to walk your dog, and allow to stay in the cabin during the day, which I think, if you're going to bring a pet, it's a lot nicer than putting it in one of the kennels, because the kennels are often not as nice as the cabin would be. The cabin's got a lot of room. You got to bring it out in the morning. I saw a guy walking his dog earlier, and I thought it was worth mentioning, if you have got a dog and you still really go to Disney, I would never suggest leaving. I always think it's nice to have someone with the dog, but if you are going to, Davey Crockett allows it to have lovely walks in the mornings. It also allows it to have all the different rooms to stay in and stuff, and I think it is the only hotel on Disney property that does allow you to bring your dog along with you, of course. Here's a quick look down there at the table tennis tables, and I'm going to take a look around here as well, which is the salon, which, as you can probably guess, is the bar, and the shop, which is still not open yet, but that is basically this side of here. And I promise you guys, if I do get a chance, I've got opening times, I will try to get you into have a quick look inside of the shop, but I think it's only open, oh, it's only 7:30. Well, we're looking in a little bit on the way back, because we have time to do that. Okay, that's awesome. So we'll be there in a sec, we're heading to the shop, but here's another look at the other side of the area, including all the different little arcades and play areas and barns. Oh, it's just got so much to say. You can hear the road as well on the other side, but standing here you would not even know that there is a road down there as well. But here you go. This is not going to be open either, I don't think, but this is basically the arcade, which opens between 9 AM and 10:30, which is pretty cool. But again, I think you guys know my viewpoints on arcades. I personally think if you want the most magical place on earth, why do you want to spend a lot of money playing some arcade machines to play anywhere? However, that's that, and here's a quick look around here as well. A mini crazy golf course, which is only $250 per person. Now again, not the most crazy of golfs, but again, to the person, part of all the fun and excitement of this hotel. I mean, there is so much to do here, and in the middle of the day especially. Normally, especially on the quiet days, I wouldn't suggest going at the end of the start, but in the middle of the day, come out here, play some golf, play in the pool, go and play in this area down here, it's a massive play area and stuff, and just enjoy that. I remember we used to do horse rides around here as well. I don't think they currently do it anymore, but there's so much to do, so much to play around with, and all round, just a lot to do at this area. So if you want to spend a whole day here, go for a whole day here. I think you can literally spend a whole day doing the facilities, enjoying the restaurants, going in the pool, and all that sort of stuff from the hotel, which I think is really awesome. And if you are heading, which we've done once for like 7 days, it's nice to take a day out of the park just to chill out and relax around here. But continuing our journey back down over here, we have now got the Davy Crockett farm, which hasn't really got a lot here anymore. However, it's still just one of those things that are still authenticates you in the whole area itself. When you come down here, you can see all the little bars and the little animals up there. Oh, it's just brings a lot of childhood memories to me, as well as the bear, which, if any of you remember, used to actually at the front of the thing, but obviously they're refurbishing it right now in the magic of it all. But then over here you've got this, definitely, I think it's a big area. I think there's where we used to have horse rides just down here. Look over here, yeah, this is where we used to have all the horses, there were horse rides around that area. Oh, so cool. And now this is a barn as well where you should get on some horses from, which at the moment I'm pretty sure is not open. But there's a reception as well from the back. As you make your way around, yep, there you go, there's a little barn there. There's the bear. Just, again, that sort of feel where you're actually in the middle of nature, the music that's playing in the background. It really is a really nice place to be. But from that, I think I can do a tour of the main areas around here. I do want to apologise as well for not having all the shops in at the moment. However, we will come back a little bit later on and show you inside there before we end our vlog, unfortunately, from the Davey Crockett Ranch. But that day, I interviewed Hugo and JAYDEN and Adam at the end, but it was a pretty awesome stay over here at Davy Crockett. Okay, the store's just opened up and I'm definitely happy I'll be able to show you inside of here. As you take a quick look around, it is an incredible store and for us right now. So how you got Davey Crockett really, and the shop in particular, some of our views at the end.
Yeah, I mean, you know what, like, the shop's actually quite nice. I mean, again, this was the other day, you literally get everything that you need to get down here. Like, I mean, unlike most hotels, like down here, you can see over there, which I'll show you in a minute, they've got a lot of other stuff apart from merchandise. However, all the merchandise is sort of themed to like the respective theme in a way. So there's a lot of cowboy stuff here, which is sort of what you would find in the Cheyenne, or of course quite a lot. So it's that sort of theme. You know what? I actually like it. Also, as well, it's got some nice props all around, like the outside as well, which is quite nice.
Yeah, if you look around, you can still see the generic like sort of Disney merch. Obviously, still stuff like it's really cool. But if you're like on your last day and you want to get some nice treats, you know, here you got the towel as well for the pool. So if you haven't got a towel, you can buy them. Jumpers, hoodies, the majority of stuff you can buy in the world of Disney. But one thing that this part, this shop has, which other one don't, is that it actually has got food. And of course, this is because when you go to your cabin, you might want to fry something up or cook something. But only thing is, so food's a lot cheaper. And I'm going to show you this. We bought some of these for one a lot, and it's like $2.40 for a bit of bread. You got an egg. Hello. Then you go into here, and then you've also got like. It's definitely not cheap for the stuff that you can buy here, but you can buy facilities like toothbrush, hairbrushes, we do the snacks for like £5 for those and like £3.50. I mean, it's definitely ketchup $2.90. I mean, like, if I was you, if you're going to Car's go into the supermarket nearby and grab something up. But if you really want to, you can buy snacks and little treats, especially if you want to stock up. Like if we had to stock up, like I don't know, you felt like some like ice cream and stuff, or you want to boil water or something, you can of course stock up on all of this stuff. But again, here the quick look from the prospective prices, and it's just Disney prices, just in Davey Crockett. So be aware of that before you do come. But again, sometimes quickly get some more food, all sorts of breakfast we showed you earlier. You can go something in there. It is a very handy option, as well service different plates. So if you're not your plates, you can buy them. But again, the price is not cheap. So right now, this is basically the shop. Really awesome themed. Again, lovely structure, lovely sign. I want that sign up there. That is the shop, and I'm going to show you some quick clips around, and we're going to a room to end our hotel vlog. I really hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as I have, because this day has been absolutely amazing. Well, there you go, from the shop over here at Davy Crockett, and this day has been amazing. I mean, we're literally packing up right down behind me now to leave after what has been one of the greatest trips I've ever had to Disneyland Paris. We've done so many things, so many great moments, so many memories, as well as having an amazing stay here at Davy Crockett. And this hotel never ever disappoints. I've never had a single stay. I've been here hundreds, well not hundreds of times, you know, like tens and tens of times. And I've loved every single moment I've been here. This whole lodge, the whole secureness, the whole birds chirping in the trees we can hear right now. Everything about this hotel is amazing, and the whole area you get, it's literally a suite which is in the lodge, which I think is absolutely amazing. And we're only having such a short ride to the park as well. You wouldn't believe right now that we're actually in Disney property, and that to me just has such a nice feel about it. But here we are now, and it's time to just interview Hugo and JAYDEN. And I finally woke up again now, and we are going to go in here quickly and see what we thought about the hotel stay over here, Davy Crockett. So I'll start over with JAYDEN. What we thought today? Today the whole stay.
Yeah, it was nice. I mean, it's quite small, but you get a lot with it. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. As you can tell, my voice is in.
Yeah, we're all going now.
But yeah, I've had a great night's sleep every night.
Yeah, I mean it's pleasing, but I know it does help, but we're absolutely shattered. So even if we slept on the floor, it's really comfy. But it is a nice day. And Adam?
Yeah, you know, it's one of my favourite hotels. Like, it's actually really nice. Like, in terms of the hotel itself, like, the cabins are lovely, and also as well, like, the shop's pretty good, and yeah, overall it's a nice hotel. It's definitely worth staying here. Also, it's really quiet, so it's quite nice if you want to be away from the parks a little bit more.
Yeah, and finally, Hugo.
Oh, I love Davy Crockett. I mean, it's a nice sort of getaway place because, I mean, even though it's literally right next to the park, it's not sort of on the main property, so you don't have the hustle and bustle like every sort of day. It's nice you can spend a whole day here, relax.
Yeah.
So, like, as an all-round experience, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing, and everything's been working well. The service is amazing for the reception, and everything's just about it. I've loved it again, of course, and everything about this. I literally mean, can't stress enough. Come down here, even if you're going to. Now, I suggest to take a train. You can always get an Uber down here. It's like a £7 Uber, and you can save a lot of money actually on the hotel by staying here. And you get this if you like the whole hotel stay sort of thing. But that is it from my name, Tom. That is it from me, Tom. Meadows now. From over here at Theme Park Hosting. If you enjoyed the video, hit sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below, as well as checking out all of our videos from over here at Disneyland Paris. We think we've got 5 vlogs from over here, including this one right here. And if you want to check it out, make sure to check it out down below. But with all that said, there's only one thing left to say. I hope you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye from Davy Crockett.